Well, you know, Willie Quinn is the name that's on everybody's lips tonight. He's had 3 fights since we saw him last time, 3 stoppage wins, and he's fighting Mark J tonight, who in fact inflicted his only defeat on his professional debut.
Great deal of pride at stake here tonight. He wants to avenge that loss. He wants to win, and I'm sure he wants to win in style. It'll be good for him to see that he's made progress, and he'll be able to judge how much progress he's made if he can beat this guy, especially if he can beat him inside the distance.
Well, we're ready for the action to begin. MC Alan Hughes is in charge of this evening's entertainment, and he's ready to introduce the first fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome into the ring, making his second appearance in a professional evening's boxing, Billy Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honest Tune of Musselburgh in East Lothian for an evening of Pro Box Golden Gloves on the cable network Wire TV, with Barry McGuigan, Paul Weir and Barry Hearn presenting the show at ringside. And tonight's boxing is promoted by Tommy Gilmore on behalf of the St Andrews Sporting Club and sponsored by East Lothian District Council, AC Tartan Taxis. All your officials are appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control. Your steward in charge, Gerald Paxton Woolard, your medical officer, Dr. Alistair Howie, and your matchmaker for the evening is Graham Lockwood of Skipton. Ladies and gentlemen, we open with a light middleweight contest over 6 2-minute rounds. Introducing in the red corner with the blue shorts, with 26 wins and 5 draws from a very long career, will you welcome please the Alfreton journeyman, Seamus Casey. Ladies and gentlemen, in complete contrast, his opponent in the blue corner with the white shorts. 1 win from his only contest, from Stirling, Billy Collins. With the weighing today, Casey scaled 11 stone 6, Collins 11 stone 3. Your referee is Al Hutchian of Glasgow. Your timekeeper, Ricky Gilmore. 6 2-minute rounds.
This is the first contest of the evening. It's a 6 2-minute round contest between Billy Collins in the white shorts in the blue corner and Seamus Casey, the longest or the most experienced professional in the British ring, in the red corner with the blue shorts. And I'm delighted to say that I've got Paul Weir, former strawweight and now the current light flyweight champion, commentating with me. Paul, you must know Billy Collins. He comes from the same town as you.
No, we're actually in the same gym together. We train together.
Right.
You know, I've seen Billy in sparring lately, and he's a tall stand-up boxer.
Yeah, he's a southpaw, and I can say that Seamus Casey isn't an easy guy to stop. He's got a very awkward style, and as I say, the most experienced professional in the British ring at the moment. This is his 136th contest. It's quite incredible. He's been around a long time, and his face doesn't really tell the story that he's had 135 professional fights. Got a relatively straight nose.
Yeah, he's a bit of a survivor.
He is. He's got that awkward style, and he takes most of the guys the distance. And really, his winning record doesn't do credit to himself as a professional. He's a half-decent fighter. He's awkward, and he makes it difficult for most of these guys to beat him. And of course, as I said, Billy Collins here is a southpaw and has reddened the face of Seamus Casey already.
What Billy has in his favour is both Stephen Wilson and Willie Quinn have fought him, so he'll know what he's all about.
Well, he would spar. Does that mean that he spars with both of the guys? Is that right?
He spars with Willie Quinn. So I think Willie stopped Seamus Casey. So I'm sure Willie's given him a few tips on how to beat him.
I'm sure he has, yeah. And as I say, the face of Seamus Casey really reddened, and he looks distinctly uncomfortable.
I think Billy can bang a bit as well.
Yeah, I think Billy can bang. Obviously, he bangs much harder with that left hand of his than he does with his leading jab. But reasonably good style, and he's been walking Casey onto that left hand continuously throughout this first round. Let's have a look at Billy Collins here. He's a pretty rough-looking kid. He's got already. He's had one professional fight. He's obviously got plenty of experience in the amateurs. He's 27 years old. What sort of an amateur career has this guy had, Paul?
I think Billy reached the Scottish finals. He was like an Eastern District champion for 3 or 4 years in a row, and he was an international boxer. But other than that,
has he represented Scotland?
I think he represented Scotland, you know, in the home counties international side. Scotland v England, Wales and Ireland.
Yeah, he's left it pretty late to turn professional, 27 years old, but let's see how he makes his progress.
Seconds out, round 5.
Round 5, 6 2-minute round contest between Billy Collins in the white shorts in the blue corner against Seamus Casey in the blue shorts here. Casey having his 136th professional contest, and up against it here against this young, vibrant Billy Collins. And he's been punched to pieces over the first 4 rounds. Got a steady beating, and you can see that by his face. He hasn't missed many of these blows thrown by Billy Collins.
He's settled down a lot more this time, Billy.
Yeah, Billy's settling down much better, and he's, as I say, he's feeling his way into this fight much better and handling Casey's awkward style very well, very successfully. Putting the ring down, banging in those combinations, keeping his distance, working the body as well as the head. And this is very impressive for a man only having his 2nd professional fight. Oh, beautiful left down, straight to the guard, absolute cracker. That was the best punch of the fight, landed straight left hand by Billy Collins. Walked Casey into the corner, walked him onto a cracking straight left, right down the pipe, and our cameraman got a picture-perfect view. We'll be able to have a look at this, hopefully, between rounds.
Billy seems to land a lot of good punches when he's working off the jab.
Yes, his jab sets everything up, and as you know, Paul, as a world champion, it's the bread and butter punch. The jab gets your distance, get your combinations going. You should start every combination with a jab and finish every combination with a jab. Get you back on balance again. Balance, as you know, Paul, is everything in this game.
That's it.
Determines how much weight you get on punches and everything.
Right now, Billy's settled down very well. He's not rushing in once he's thrown the punches. He seems to be just getting a bit of distance, and that's why he's landing a lot more cleaner punches.
Now we get a look at the one that landed in the last round, the 5th round. Absolute cracker of a left hand. Let's have a look at this. Bang! Snapped him right on the nose, snapped his head right back. You see the same punch from a different angle. Bang! Beautiful shot. Absolute cracker. And don't tell me Casey doesn't take a punch. That was a beautiful one. Casey getting a bit of Vaseline pushed on his chin and on his nose to try and help those punches to slip off. Gumshield back in. This is the last round for him to endure punishment for the next 2 minutes.
6th and last round.
And again, just let me remind you, this is the last round of a 6 2-minute round contest between Billy Collins in the white shorts, making his 2nd professional appearance, and Seamus Casey in the blue shorts.
so far it's just been a one-sided affair for Collins.
It's been totally one-sided, and Collins has backed up Casey and peppered him with combination punches and just controlled the fight from the very start. He hasn't been able to land anything of real significance, except in the last round landed a beautiful straight left hand, but hasn't been able to land quality punches, and Seamus Casey doesn't allow that to happen very often. That's why he's having his 136th professional fight.
Collins always seems to get in top once he's landed the body shots.
Yeah, beautiful combination by Collins, really teeing off there, pulled Seamus Casey under a beautiful uppercut. Casey keeping on his bike here, keeping out of harm's way. A beautiful left hand from Collins. He just measured Casey with the right hand and whipped in an uppercut. Again, Collins probably feeling the pace here. It's been a very pacey fight, and he's followed Casey around, and as I say, has expended a lot of energy trying to stop this guy, but has been unsuccessful in that venture. But he's won the fight by the proverbial mile.
The left hand seems to be the favourite punch for Collins. He's just looking for it through the middle.
It's hard to pin Casey down. It's hard to stop him from moving side to side, and he's done a good job at cutting him off laterally. Big win for Collins. Casey's delighted to have gone the distance.
He's just happy he never gets stopped, eh?
Yeah, and Casey's delighted that he didn't get stopped, and he's gone the 6-round distance against this young prospect, Billy Collins. A successful second professional fight, and he's won it, in my opinion, by a total whitewash. Won every single round.
And ladies and gentlemen, your referee for the contest, Al Hutchin, has scored the contest 57 to Seamus Casey, 60 to Billy Collins. 2 out of 2 now for Billy Collins, ladies and gentlemen.
Tremendous win for Billy Collins, second professional fight, and let's have a look at some of the good work that he done through that fight.
For the loser, Seamus Casey.
Good clean combination here. Whipped in the uppercut, left hook, a right hook round the side. It's good work from him.
Well, Billy at ringside, 2 out of 2, you've got to be pleased, but Seamus Casey, what, his 136th fight, he's an awkward so-and-so.
Oh, definitely. All through that last round especially, he was talking to me and saying, "You're not going to stop me, you can't stop me." And the more he was saying that, the more uptight I was getting. Determined I was wanting to stop him. And I kept on tightening my left up before I was throwing it. I knew I wasn't going to do it, because I was so tight.
Well, you know, the funny thing, when he left the ring, Seamus said, he didn't knock me out, that means I won, and I can fight again next week. But, I mean, you've had 2 fights, he's 136. I mean, it's both sides of the spectrum of professional boxing out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, my trainer's not been going too hot lately. That's my first fight for 8 months. So, I'm glad it's a win, but at the same time, I'm disappointed because I never boxed my potential. Didn't even crack the surface.
Well, you did connect with one extremely good punch in round 5. Let's have a little look on the monitor now, Billy. What do you think of this?
Oh, I remember that one. It's still, as you notice, I've still thrown the left from down there, down at my, almost at my waist.
Well, here's from another angle the same shot.
See, I was throwing it way down. If I was throw it from my chin, he would have been out, because I know I can knock out people.
Well, of course, you've had 130 odd amateur fights, and you turned pro relatively late, Billy, really, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I got disheartened with the amateur game. I went away for a while and then came back. It just wasn't the same. So I thought I wanted my chance, like to glory in the pro game. But it's not worked out so far with injuries. But I hope this is the start of something.
We're going to see more of you now then, so thanks, Billy, and the best of luck with the rest of your career.
Yeah, well, you'll see me a lot more regular anyway.